Hey, fifth grade, Mr. Ratell's here again. I had one of you guys reach out to me and want to see lesson 11.5. So this was based on volume and using appropriate tools. Now I know when they threw that term at you guys, appropriate tools, it probably kind of made you go, well, what is an appropriate tool? All they mean here is when you're talking about appropriate tools is you can use grid paper if you had a program on your computer that would allow you to maybe build a 3D model of these. So like Geometry Works or something along those lines where you could get on and create all of these 3D shapes online. That would be an appropriate tool, or something as simple as like building blocks or counting blocks and building the shape. Those are all appropriate tools to solve these problems. So when we're looking at pages 474 through 476, we're going to go through 475, 476 kind of together. I'm going to leave a couple at the end for you guys to figure out. Hopefully you figure this out. So, well, this helps you figure it out. All right. So one of the key things we need to do is we need to look for and find a pattern. So each of these problems has a pattern in them that you're looking for to help you solve this problem. So my drawing here is similar to what they give you on page 475, except for they only give you step 1 and step 2. I kind of finished this out. I couldn't draw the 3D and make it look nice, and I didn't want to waste a ton of paper trying to do it, so I apologize for that. So the way we look at this to figure out the volume of these steps, the first thing they tell you is step 1 and step 2, okay? So we look at step 1, and looking at page 475, step 1, if we look, okay, step 1, what would that length be? Well, we look at step 1, and the length going across is 1. So with the length going across being 1, I wrote out step 1. So my length is 1. My height, well, step 1, I'm only going up 1 step, so my height is 1. And then my width are going back, all the steps are going back the same number, so we count, what's my width? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my width going back is 6. So to find the volume of step 1, we would take 1 times 1 times 6, and that equals 6 units cubed. Okay, and I'm going to abbreviate units so we're not here writing all of this all night. So then I went to step 2. And now I'm going to abbreviate length, height, and width with L, H, and W. So step 2, I looked at, and my length, once again, going across on step 2, was equal to 1 times my height this time changed. So my height on step 2 was 1, 2. My height is 2. And once again, my width is 6. So length times width times height, 1 times 2 times 6 equals 12 units cubed. And I'm going to continue this pattern for all 5 steps. So step 3, they didn't show you step 3 on your page 475. We just knew that we had to build up to 5 steps. So step 3, following this similar pattern, my length going across, we're going to say is 1. My height, we had 1, 2. So for step 3, my height is going to be 3. And my width, which has been the same, is going to be 6. So now we have 1 times 3 times 6, which is 18 units cubed. So then we go to step 4. Step 4, follow that same pattern. So my length is 1. My height is going to be, I'm on step 4, so my height's going to be 4. And my width, same as all the others, 6. So 1 times 4 times 6 equals 24 units cubed. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to finish step 5 on your own, and I'll make another video finishing this up later in the week. So you're going to finish step 5, and then I want you to find the total volume. So what is our total volume of the steps? And this is one of the questions they ask. And here's a hint. We know that total means add. So step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to add some numbers together, all right, to find that. So now there was also a problem with page 476. So 476 I have started for us already, and I also have a hint for you. So on page 476, you're looking at blocks like this, and you have to continue out to 6, 8, 12 empty blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on counting the blocks, okay? And that's how we're going to find this pattern that we need to look for. So when I look at my 1-by-1 block, and like I said, this is going to be on page 476 in your book. If we count these, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. So your 1-by-1, this equals 8 blocks. Count the 2-by-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here we have 12 blocks. And over here, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have 16 blocks. So what I did is I said, what pattern's happening here? We have 8 blocks, followed by 12 blocks, followed by 16 blocks. So what's my rule? What's happening to each of these numbers each time? And I found out that my rule is plus 4. So each time I'm going to be adding 4 to the next step. So when I continue, my 4-by-4 block is going to be 16 plus 4 is 20 blocks. My 5-by-5, well, I'll take 20 plus 4, my rule, and this will be 24 blocks. And then I'll take for my 6-by-6, which is I think the first one you guys had to figure out, what's 24 plus 4? Be 28 blocks. Okay, so you're not finding the volume of the middle, you're not finding anything crazy. The hint's going to be is you just need to count the blocks around the outside of each one. So since I gave you 6, I know you also have to find 8, so you're going to continue the pattern to the 8-by-8, and then you also have to continue to the 12. So you're going to continue the same pattern of adding 4 all the way to your 12-by-12 square for the flower pots. Once again, I'll finish this up as well on another video later in the week. I want you guys to try it, and then we'll give you the answers shortly. Hopefully you guys are doing well and this is helping out. Make sure if you have any questions to email or want a video on anything, you can post them in the comments below. And I hope everybody's doing well. Have a good one, guys. Bye.